Good afternoon, teacher. We are the group number 1. The names are Erika Aguilar, Carlos Arrobo, Edison Cayetasic, Janet Moreta, Martin Vilela, and Silvia Woman. And we are going to talk about a business plan of our company.
Hi everybody, my name is Edison Patricio Cayetasic Toasa. I'm going to talk about a strategic plan, strategic management, ECOLADRILLO, ecological brings. The lack of one's housing, the inadequate housing condition in the Zaruma Canton, El Oro province, the lack of proper management of plastic waste, and the few efforts of the authorities to reduce environmental pollution are some of the motivation factors of entrepreneurship called ECOLADRILLO. In this way, contributed to the Sustainable Development Goals number 13, climate action. Opportunities contributed to the environment through the ecological factor and through the recycled plastic input to mitigate environment damage. The market needs material with better seismic characteristics that are stronger, more flexible, robust, and lighter thanks to plastic. Achievement affordable and favorable price compared to the competition produced by common bricks. Easy to handle due to its waste to resistance to generate employment for women. Shorter production time. Work with the ONGs and with the Technical Secretary of Ecuador and the Casa para Todos mission. Generate more jobs locally and nationality to be manufactured and explored of ECOLADRILLO at the regional levels that allow Ecuador to become competition country. Threats: the crushing, burning, or processing of plastic bread, though the ozone layer due to the gases of that are released. Due to the handmade process, it requires a lot of layer for recycling and processing. With the countries, there is not recycling culture, so it takes time to get the raw material. The competition is relatively wide. In Ecuador, this project already exists. The raw material could contain chemicals that affect production. The preference of a consumer, the lack of prototypes can cast doubt on the prestige of the ECOLADRILLO. The lack of a study for input treatments in order to avoid environment contamination. Plastic is flammable materials with increased change of suffering, scourges, and high temperatures. Element of the business philosophy of the ECOLADRILLO business proposal. Mission: provide the pollution of the Zaruma Canton with a brick with recycling elements as an innovative method in housing construction to reduce the environment impact and contribute to the environment. Vision: to be recognized for its quality products made with 100% recycling materials, as well as begin leaders in providing, supporting, and care of the environment. Values: integrity, innovation, loyalty, communication, community, respect, and solidarity. Principle: responsibility, environment care, teamwork, communication, transparency, social and environment sustainable. Paradigms: reuse plastic material to create new products, motivate employees to work as a team, a strategy for caring for the environment. Strategic objective: short terms, produce resist and durable ecological breeds made for plastic bottles to reduce environment pollution. Medium term, generate jobs for the inabilities of the Zaruma Canton long-term innovative construction materials to help us improve the quality to life of the most needy people.
My name is Carlos Arrobo. Today I am going to talk about the market research of our company called ECOLADRILLO S.A. Descriptor of the production process. It mixed with cement to get it greater consistent. Number 2, the plastic water inserted crushed in the special grinder, which is incorporated in the cement mixture. And number 3 is a plastic package inserted, including bottle cap. In the picture, we can to see the production process for the description. Product description. The product description. A plastic brake, also called ecological brake, which has a parallelepiped shape of 25 for 15 for 40 centimeters for the product. Use the product. It will be used in construction for the house, building, enclosures. In the picture, we can see the construction for the use of product. The main objective of market research is determine the level of acceptation in the market in the population of the Canton Zaruma that will have the manufacture of compact plastic brake. In the picture, we can the Canton Zaruma. A specific objective of market research. Establish the acceptance venture by the people of the Zaruma Canton regarding the manufacture of rich with recycled material. And 2. Identify the potential market for the business through research. In number 3, conduct an analysis, identify what type of people the research will be done. And number 4, determine a supply and demand the product in customer preference. Okay, market segmentation. For this project, sound strategy will be used to establish the target audience of the business product according to the need and preference of our future customers, geographic, demographic, and behaviors. And the geography displays with a high population, demographic variables of age, gender, and socioeconomic factors, and behaviors, the population of those who will benefit from the product for house construction. For the determination of the current demand, the entire population of the Zaruma Canton was considered, including the cantonal capital, which is located in the province of the El Oro, Ecuador. For this picture, we can see the capital Zaruma, province of the El Oro. Depends on the projection made with the Ecuadorian National Institute of Statistics and Census (INEC), the population of each of the parishes has been determined of the years 2020, thus establishing that the target population will be 25,654 people. In the picture, we can see the projection for the 10 years. The sample site. For this research, we took as samples the 12 number of people of the population of Zaruma, which was surveyed with the formula given to 35 people of the canton. Given the sample size, a pilot survey and a final survey were carried out to determine the demand for the product in the Zaruma canton, one of which is as follows. In the one present in the image, we can see the result on the durability of the ecological brake between conventional brake. Well, in this picture, we can see the population of Canton Zaruma, the projection for the 10 years. For the offer analysis, this information is collaborated with data from companies located only the Zaruma Canton, province of the Loro, that offer this product is producers have been kind enough to let use how approximately how many customers they have over the last year. Last year for 10 years, we can see in the photo the several offer analysis. In the marketing strategy or product. In the product or service or product is called ECOLADRILLO, is an ecological bridge made of recyclable plastic with greater durability and resistance. The price per unit each ECOLADRILLO ecological bridge has the value of 28 cents. In the picture, can you see the ecological brick and the price value of 28 cents.
Hello, my name is Martín Vilela. The theme is technical study. ECOLADRILLO is an ecological product made of 50% recycled plastic bottles and other components. We allow polythene reaction such as clay and water-based additives. Today, there are already companies with this first, but we work as an 100% environmental objective. Low cost and high quality to withstand the inclemencies of nature in the most vulnerable sector, mainly. The measurement of our brick are 25 for 15 for 40 cm. As you can see, it is a large multi-purpose brick, which makes it more attractive for a massive purchase since fewer units will be used to cover a given surface. Due to its seismic, thermal and environmental characteristics, it can be used in any type of construction and is easy to move, thus avoiding losses due to poor handling. The main objective is to actively contribute to the environment and satisfy any type of user, both for price and quality. Steps to make an eco braid. Purchase of raw material. Clay is acquired directly from the extraction cities. In order to buy at a lower price than crushed clay, plastic bottles are purchased from recyclers or purchased by weight at collection centers. 2. Clay refining process. Necessary stick to obtain thin and homogeneous grains. Eliminate large stones with the crusher, disintegrator, and rolling mill in order to have the refined materials. 3. Plastic crushing process. The recycled bottles are inserted into the special crushing machine where, through different phase, reduced elements of the plastic are obtained. 4. Missing or processed raw material. All the elements enter a mixer which is responsible for stirring the clay and other additives to obtain an uniform consistency. 5. Humidifying mixer. After being mixed in dry, it is passed to another mixer where water is added in the form of dew to obtain the precise humidity. 6. Molding oven. The already moistened compact mixture passes through a bisect oven with which the bricks are shaped by means of a saturated steam process at 130 degrees Celsius. Grid maintains uniform humidity. 7. Drink. It is done in the open air in contact with the sun rays and consists of completely evaporation the water that we using during the humidifying mixture. 8. Freezing. A barrel-shaped oven is used at 900 degrees Celsius, where the resistance of the final product is achieved. The last 9. Stowage and storage. The bricks are stacked in rows of 200 on pallets and packed in plastic, ready for future sales and protected from rain and sun. Thank you.
My name is Silvia Guzmán and I am going to talk about business organization. In this part, we have the value chain with two important aspects: primary processes and the secondary processes. In the primary processes, we have operations. It is about activities related to the recycling of plastics inputs that will serve as raw materials for the elaboration of ecological drinks, in addition to contributing to the care of the environment. Marketing and sales activities focus on expanding the business, reaching more people nationally and internationally through advertising. It is also important to make seasonal promotion and especially take advantage of technology tools such as social networks. After sales service, quality control activities, customer satisfaction service on the product purchases, and constant monitoring of the experience acquired with all products of ECOLADRILLO. And the secondary processes, procurement, purchasing activities and acquisition of materials, supplies and service in general, the human resources, activities of recruitment, selection, training and remuneration of the personnel of the micro company ECOLADRILLO, technology development. It's about activities related to the maintenance of the machines where the bricks will be manufactured, electronic invoicing, and since it is a question architectural works, it is advisable to have a room with virtual reality and AutoCAD equipment. Company infrastructure. It's about planning and structural design activities and finally management of agreements for financing. Functional organizational structure of the business. The organizational and functional structure is a management tool that helps to clarity define the function of the different administrative units of an organization. The organization, the microenterprise for the construction of ecological bricks proposes a flat structure so that the necessary personnel can meet its objectives and goals. Organizational structure. This is our structure organization for its business ECOLADRILLO: production area, sales area, administrative area, and other areas. Processes, responsibilities. The ECOLADRILLO business will have a set of processes that are summarized below. In the production area, we have 9 people who will have different responsibilities in order to manufacture a quality product. In administrative area, we have 6 people to help strategize the growth of the business and provide good customer service. In the sales area, we have 2 people who will be responsible for attracting customers and satisfying customer needs. In other areas, we have three people to help provide security, clean lines of the business area, and food for the company staff. Legal incorporation of the business. Our company is a corporation, so in order to create it, we need to follow the following steps. Reserve a name through the webpage www.supercias.go.es. Once the name of the company is registered, it's elaborated by laws. The statutes are elaborated by which its main objective is to create at the lowest possible cost a new structural construction material, a brick made of sand and plastics, in addition to creating rights and obligations for the partners. Open a capital integration account. In this part, the leaders of the partners and 2 copies of cedula are valid along with the certificate of capital integration account are attached. Elevated to public deed. We must go to a notary with all the requirements to be able to legally sell them and create the company. Approves the bylaws. The public deed must be taken to the Superintendencia de Compañías for its review and approval by resolution. Public in a newspaper. La Superintendencia de Compañías delivers the approved papers in order to make a publication in a newspaper and national circulation. Then obtain municipal permits. The municipal permits are obtained in order to register the company. Hold the general shareholders meeting in order to appoint the representative of the company. Obtain the enabling document to open the book of the company. Register the appointment of the representative. The administration of the company designated by the shareholders meeting is registered. Obtain the book through the SRI and obtain the letter to the bank. With the book, you must go to the bank where the account was opened to dispose of the deposit amount. Legal basis. ECOLADRILLO S.A. in order to offer its recycled plastic-based product to its customers must abide by the norms established in the laws of Norma NTA, Norma Técnica Ecuatoriana, and INEN, Instituto Ecuatoriano de Normalización. These standards standardize the requirements to be met by bricks. However, the bricks are not described in the standard, but due to their high clay content, they are included in the hollow bricks of types D, E, and F. Incorporation of the company. In order to constitute the company ECOLADRILLO, the following requirements must be fulfilled for its creation. The Regulation 008 for the simplified processes of incorporation and registration of companies, and the Company Law Articles 156, 148, and 151. The company name is ECOLADRILLO S.A. and the logo is 100% plastics, and the slogan is building with recyclable materials. Philosophical basis of the company. Our vision in the company is by the year 2026, ECOLADRILLO intends to expand its market to the entire Ecuadorian population in the construction of houses based on plastic bricks, in addition to being one of the companies that contribute to the care of the environment. Our vision in the company is to provide the population of the Zaruma Canton of the province El Oro a big with recyclable items as an innovation method in the construction of houses, which are accessible to meet the needs of people with low economic resources. Principles and values. In our company, it is extremely important that our personnel and the work performance is based mainly on in principle and values in order to determine the objectives achieved. Values. Values are integrate, innovation, loyalty, respect, among others. The principles are responsibility, teamwork, transparency, care for the environment, among others. Business strategy. One of the main strategies is promoting the product through social networks to promote the ecological bricks, and the diversified strategy basis on offering an innovation product to customers with a brick made from recycled plastic.
Hello, my name is Aguilar, and now I'm going to talk about the famous management. In my opinion, every company before starting its activities must first estimate its change of success in terms of profitability. This to be able to predict that will be the behavior of the company in terms of costs, expenses, and income. For that reason, we are going to analyze first the fixed axis. Here we can see that we have some items, like for example installations, machinery, computer team, production plan, and furniture and fixture. So in the respective tables we have, for example, the units that the company need, and the measure, the unit values, and the total values. For example, here we have the furniture and fixture fixed assets. And here we have, for example, a TV, a sofa, a desk, a chairs, and others. And the dynamic is the same. We have the measure, the units that the company needs, the unit values, and the total values. All of the before information that I said you are in this resume table when we have the summary of the each items. For example, in computing team we have $48,000, and we have the summary of the all items, and we obtain the fixed assets. But when we buy every fixed asset, we need to know that everything have a depreciation. The term depreciation refers to a accounting method used to allocate the cost of a tangible or physical asset over its useful life. In Ecuador, we use a preferential percentage. For example, real estate, except land, for example, ships, aircraft, burgers, or similar, have a 5% of depreciation per year. Installation, machines, equipment, and features have 10% per year. Vehicles, transport equipment, mobile road equipment have a 20% per year, and finally, computer equipment and software have 33% per year. And here we have an example about this. For example, in fixture, we have all of these things, like TV, sofas, desks, chairs, etc. All of them have a 10% of depreciation. It represents that the thing have 10 useful years. And here we have the unit value of depreciation and the total value of depreciation. So then we are going to talk about the intangible assets with their respective amortization. The amortization has the same dynamic like depreciation. But the difference is that in amortization we haven't referencing a percentage because according to IAS 38, the entity is responsible to evaluate whether the useful life of an intangible asset it's finity or infinite. In addition, evaluate the duration of the number of productive or similar feats that constitute its useful life. So, for example, in our company, we put in this table that all of the intangible assets has only 1 year useful. Because, for example, Windows license, we need to renovate the contract every year, and that's why we only put 1 year of the amortization. And the constitutional expenses is the exception because we only need to pay the first year of the constitution, the employee. Now we are going to talk about costs. So we have 3 different types of costs: fixed cost, administrative cost, and variable cost. The fixed costs are the costs that don't change every month or every period. For example, the cost of water, if it not represent that the material of the production, the product, light, internet, mobile phone, and others. And in the table we have the measure, the quantity, the unit, and the total. Then we have the variable cost, and the table is the same. We have measure, quantity, unit, and total, but the variable cost are there variable, so it can change every time. For example, in this case we have commissions, for example, and then we have the administrative cost. And here we have for example, the salaries of employment or the office rental, and we have the same things. So before we, in the cost, specifically in the fixed cost and in the administrative cost, we have item that denominates salaries, and for the realization of this item, we are referenced in this table. So here we first can see that in the company there are 4 specific areas: production area, where have a direct and indirect labor, administrative area, sales area, and other area. And for example, in administrative cost, we have the summatory of the total of the salary for the workers in administrative area, and other workers are included in fixed assets, in fixed cost. So all of the information that I tell you are in this image, and the summatory of all of these values, we obtain the total initial investments. So it is the summatory of fixed asset, intangible asset, and working capital. And for finance every project, we need a plan. Most financial entities, after to exhaustive analysis of the project's managed to cover maximum 70% of initial investment, which represent the first 3 months of activities. So in this second image, we have the financing structure. And I said the 70% is represent of loan, and the 30% restant is the own capital. And at least we have the condition of the credit that the bank offers us. This is based on a credit for the creation of a company that helps environment. And these conditions or this basic information is only for this kind of credit, and it is first for bank change